We absolutely need more election workers, and I am pleased to say that our efforts since the primary, our big focus has been on recruiting election workers, and we're up over 60 election workers through putting an ad in the Beacon every week. We've placed an ad. We've sent out ad to our listserv to get people engaged, and we've done a lot with our social media because it is important. We needed, from looking at where we were in August, we ended up going through our reserves as people were dropping out. I was recruiting new people up to the day before the election. I don't want to have to do that this time. We'll be too busy. So we have been focusing heavily on recruiting for the last few weeks. I needed to be up at least 20 to 30 more people from August for this election, and I needed to increase the size of my database 200 to 300 so we have strong reserves for when people aren't able to come on that day. So I'm happy to say that I'm encouraged by the fact that I have 60 new voters, or 60 new election workers, but we still need more. So if anybody in your listening audience is interested, we're still looking for more election workers, and people do not have to be a West Bloomfield resident, and they have to be 16 years of age and older. And it is a paid position. I won't say it pays great per hour. It does pay $165 for election day. Plus the county is chipping in an additional $50 for November. And then it's $20 for each of two trainings, one or two trainings, depending on what position you're in. But it's a tremendous experience in multiple ways. For some of our younger people too, it's especially a great experience in terms of it being a wonderful resume or college app job. But what we have is a lot of people who come year after year, and I always tell people, everyone complains and everyone comes back. They complain it's a long day, and it is. I won't lie, it's a long day. But you really do feel like you're part of something big and part of something rewarding, so they all come back and participate. So anyone who's ever wanted to get involved and feel like you're part of something big, this is a wonderful opportunity to do it, as well as a great way to be reassured about the process of what an absentee ballot goes through. Or if you're in a precinct, you'd be very encouraged also and reassured by the process that voting, that all of the checks in place for voting and all of the things that people don't realize or thought of, that it isn't just take a box, put it out on the counter and take the ballots and count them. There's a lot involved in running the election, in preparation on election day, and in follow-up. It's always reassuring and enlightening to people who get involved. So I can't encourage people enough to if you're looking for a way to get involved in this election. And let me tell you that there are a lot of people looking for a way to get involved in this election. We have seen more engagement than we have seen in a long time. A great way to get involved is to work in a polling location or in the absent voter counting board. The rewards are immeasurable.